Farming in Skyblock can make you millions, but only if you know how. So I'm going to show y'all how y'all can do that with this simple melon farm. The first step of building this farm is going to be putting your infinite wand in your builder's ruler, and then placing 4 here, 2 placeholder blocks, and then 2 up there. Now, ideally, you want to have a shovel, so I'm going to get one out of my ender chest right now. And yeah. So basically, the next step is going to be tilling your dirt on these 3 lanes. It has to be these 3. Okay, so now that we're done with that, I'm going to place a placeholder block here, place down dirt all across this plot, and do the same thing up 1. And I have an extra plot, an extra room, so y'all wouldn't have to do this since it would just be off the void or connected to the next plot. But I'm going to place those there since I don't want the water leaking out. And you do Prisma pump all the way through here. And then, on the side, you do dirt here, place right here if you're in between plots and you have that, but I recommend starting all the way on the edge. And this is how your water is going to be. Now you want to repeat that 3 times going up like this and 4 times over. It's really simple compared to what you see. And you want to plant all of your seeds, and the way I do that is I get a basket of seeds filled with melon seeds, and then I just click, and it's really easy. And also, if you want to get fast tilling speeds, all you have to do is use the hoe of greatest tilling, and that's 3 million coins. It's not the cheapest, but it's definitely not that expensive for what it does, and it's really simple and easy to use on these farms. And this is amazing because once you're farming this, you go back against the wall pressing S and A or S and D depending on what direction you're going. And right now I'm gonna go over to my actual farm, which is 5 plots long. You can do less plots if you add more rows, because I only have 4 rows and it goes 5 plots long. You could do like 5 or 6 rows if you only had 4 plots, or more rows the better. It doesn't really matter. It's still infinite, like almost how many you do. Like, it doesn't matter. As long as it's not just 1, then it's fine. And what you do is you don't even start on this side. I don't know why I went over there. Okay, so when you're over at the start, this side will be the start. What you have to do is you have to place these walls here. Okay. 2, 2, and then right here is the end, so I put a gap here. And the way to stop those pesky little things is going over here and placing a trapdoor on this so it wouldn't grow. But besides that, you start over here and you go along like this. You will be at 215 speed, and your angle does matter. The closest to 90 degrees you can get, so like straight on, the better. And when you actually get over here onto the other side of the farm, go over here, we have a little drop chute here with trapdoors so the water won't get in. I added that. I thought it was really good. And you could do signs, but it's not as good as trapdoors because trapdoors are really cheap and they have many other uses because this blocks a melon from growing here. But you would go over here, so you start way over there, you fall down here, go down way over there again, then there's another drop chute, and then you would go down to this row. And at the end of this row, you start stairs on the seed under this, and then you go up with those stairs up into the next row. You start over here, and then drop chutes, go down, and then over there's stairs. You go over on this row, drop shoot, stairs, and then this is your last row. This last row is going to be a bit different. There are the same drop shoots, but as I pointed out earlier, there is a little gap on the last row. So let me get over there. So, like, you see there are drop shoots, and that goes until the end. But then there's this little gap at the end. And with this little gap, you'll actually run out of the melon farm at the end. So you're like, how do I respawn at the start, and will I have to, like, travel back? No, the garden actually has where you can do /set spawn. I'm not going to do /set spawn here because I have the perfect angle, and it actually saves your angle, saves like where you're looking, saves the block you're on, and the exact position. So when I die on my garden, I have a booster cookie. I would not do this without a booster cookie. I am over here, and my angle is saved. Like, if I hold out this, I have a mod that shows my exact angle. And you can see when I come back alive, I almost have a perfect 90 degree. This mod is very useful. I think it's in EU, I can't remember. But this farm is so efficient. I make millions an hour. You'll have to try this. Okay, step 2 to farming this is actually going to the AH and buying yourself a few things. Melon Dicer 3.0 is the next thing you need to buy. It is pretty cheap, 17 mil. That's not the most expensive, not the cheapest, but you can get good ones around the 30 mil range. Like, I would recommend getting a 2.0 Melon Dicer and then crafting your way up, because this is only 9 mil and it's just as good pretty much. You can get like maxed out ones for pretty cheap. And a lot of people I see doing the like blessed reforge, like this guy. And like if I go back to the 3.0, like the maxed ones will be blessed. You don't want to be you don't want to have a blessed reforge on your axe, because it actually is worse than a cheaper reforge that is bountiful. I think it's cheaper. I don't know. I'll check the prices. It should be up on screen right now. And bountiful gives you 10 farming fortune. Blessed only gives you 5, and 0.2 coins per crop, which is really good for melons since you get a ton of crops. The next thing you want to buy is either a level 100 elephant with green bandana or yellow bandana, and or a level 100 mushroom cow with green bandana or yellow bandana. Mushroom cow is actually much better with the money making, but elephant is much better with getting medals and Jacob's contests because you get more crops. You can also compete in mushroom contests with the mushroom cow, since with the mushroom cow it gives you a perk called Mushroom Eater. When breaking mature crops, there's a 100% chance at level 100 that a mushroom will drop. This is really good. The next thing is that you need to buy is Lotus equipment. Mine is rooted. This is the best reforge for it. Ideally you want to have a recon, but I don't at the moment. And same for armor. Fermento armor is the best, but anything above melon is also fine. I recommend Fermento or squash armor because you can actually get squashes from the melons, and that's really good. Actually, you can get squashes from crappie armor also. So I recommend anything above crappie for this because squashes are a big part of the money you make here, and it comes out to a total around.
Holy moly, man!